Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now before we go into the video, I probably have a little bit of explaining that I should do. Not so much that I have to, but I should do. Now you'll probably see a bit of frame rate drop. It isn't the recording gear, it's just how the game is. Well, it is on PS4 anyway. But anyway, we'll get into the video. You might have been noticing that a bit of the channel's been changed around and I haven't uploaded in quite some time. And there's a few different reasons for that. Mostly at the start I was just trying to get my life back on track, so I took a bit of a personal break and started cutting back the recording to about once or twice a week instead of every day, just trying to make content. Because if I was trying real hard on the gaming side of things and that, I was just not doing anything in life really, and then if I'm doing things in life then it's killing my gaming. So I'm just trying to find that balance at the moment, and then after a while it just sort of got out of hand and I just couldn't be bothered coming back to do things. I just didn't believe that anyone wanted to watch anything that I made anymore. So if you're wondering where I've been the last couple of weeks, or I think it's a couple of weeks, it wasn't as long as what it has seemed, because there was videos I was making in the process, but I just hadn't got round to doing. The simple reason is I wanted to really start incorporating Ark and that into my channel, because I do enjoy it and I play it quite a bit now. Mostly, about 3/4 of my time gaming now I spend on Ark. If you ever played it you'll know why, because it's a really intensive, demanding game. So we had a bit of a rough start in this server to begin with. It got wiped about 3 or 4 times before we started to make a few friends on here, and then started to make ourselves known a little bit. And now one of our allies, who you can see just up there, they've actually been nice enough to let us move in here and start to build. Now I want to show you what we've done. Bear in mind this is 3 weeks worth of work, a majority of it being solo and then the rest being between me, Claptrap, Delta, and we actually have a new player joining us now, but you probably won't see a lot of her actually with us recording. But anyway, we'll get right into it and I'll show you a little bit around the base. Now as I said, just the frames are bad, it's just the way the game is. Donning the old name of a tribe I used to be with a long time ago called Silent Claw, and now we're starving. We have a Bronto, Quetz, just your Oviraptor, Spino, Scorpions and that, for getting kibble to get Rexes. 2 decent level Rexes. One of the Rexes actually has about the same health as our 2 beautiful Gigas. Oh, that sun glare. Yes, but here's our 2 beautiful Gigas, here's mine. Say hello to Destiny. And here's Delta's. Say hello to Fate, and it's wearing my saddle for whatever reason. Delta. As you can see, we've got quite a few turrets around. Majority of the people here are friendly. This guy here and this guy here were actually given to us by one of our allied tribes when we got wiped for about the 5th time, I believe, which is good because without them we probably wouldn't have done what we have, because they really played a big part. Got some of the new sheep and that were put in second last update, I think. Got a bit of a turret tower happening over here. That one's down at the moment, I'm not entirely sure why, but I'll check that after I finish recording. Come in, you got your simple old airlock, fab, grill, got your safe, or vault I should say. Yes, there was a sheep stuck in there, don't worry about it. Get your bookshelves, full of various different blueprints. Back one's pretty much the same. Dung beetle for some reason sunk through the floor. Just gonna pick him up over here. Kobe! There's a couple boxes, mostly full of just junk that we picked up while we've been around. Got your furnace room and smithy for crafting, obviously. Come through here. Got your fridges and your preserving bins. Up there goes to just another little storage room. Here's where part of the magic's gonna happen in the next couple sort of days. There is 9 of those up there in total, and it's pretty much good to hatch anything within the game. We've hatched 2 eggs of our own, I believe, and we did actually begin to hatch someone else's egg for them because they couldn't do it. Needs a little bit of a tidy up, and the base is very, very disorganised at the moment. But like I said, it's been 3 weeks sort of work, and we've been pitching in to help other people too, so had our hands full. We've got quite a few flyers, and here's my baby. Isn't it just wonderful? Managed to pick it up for a swap. I soloed a Giga. Thought I'd solo it because I was bored one morning about 6 o'clock in the morning. Found a really low level Giga and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and solo it. And I did. And then I was able to actually swap the Giga and a few pearls for this baby. And I thought I already had enough Giga, so why not? I'm just going to quickly chuck that up on there. Yes, yes, you look amazing. Show off. Oh, and good old arc. We're stuck in things. I'm just going to crawl out here. Take you down to the bottom part of the base, which isn't complete yet. Can't be bothered walking down the ladder, so I'm just going to jump. We have a Ferrazino. These 2 wolves are pretty much what got us started. OP ass wolf, so fluffy. Don't pick on the name, or he'll be at your front door. Frandel, and we do have a Dodic around here somewhere, but for some reason it seems to have gone missing overnight from out of this actual room, and I'm not sure where it's gone. I've checked tribe logs and it's not dead. But here's our bottom pen. As you can see, a few more turrets and that. I actually might fly you over to the second spot where we're going to build our second base. If I can get up to a flyer. Come up through here, there'll be all rooms built through here soon, just so no space is wasted, and it makes it that little bit more storage. Don't think I'm going to get the Wyvern out for this. I think I might just take my new project. This is the actual Trinodon I plan on breeding. Oh, nice. Yep, just break my legs, go ahead. But no, this is the Trinodon I'm in the process. He's 1st gen. And I am planning on breeding him very soon. Just waiting on Delta's bird to be able to breed again. And I'll show you what stats he has in a second, when I can get it down from up there. There we go. Now, there's his stats. I've mostly bred him for a little bit of weight and melee damage. As you can see, he's at 500%, so he pretty much melts anything that you need him to. And yes, he's not overly quick. I do have another bird that's bred for speed. We had a bit of trouble with some of the raiders here, and now we actually have the vault blocked off because the raiders popped up and actually wiped it, and before the alphas could get on and block it, we were able to, and they were thankful for that. There's somebody else on a Wyvern. I think, if that offends anybody or annoys anybody in any way, I'm sorry. I've heard people say Wyvern, I've heard other people call them Wyverns, but Wyvern sounds really, really weird, so Wyverns it is to me. So I just thought I'd clear that up so you didn't think that I was retarded or something. This is where we've planned to build. We've blocked it off. There was an old broken base here that we demoed. There's no point, it was just taking up space, and I've built here on PC and had some success. So pretty much all of this will be taken up. And yeah, that'll be our second base. So I guess we'll head back on over here now. So here's sort of an overview of the base. As you can see, there's a good sort of a look at the turrets. Need a fair few more set up. As you can see, we've got a few things down to put them on. Just sort of working out the pens. I think we've sort of agreed on we're going to drag this part of the pen probably out and down around here a little more, just so that if anyone tries to raid us, they can't just pretty much walk up to our walls. There's nothing in there anyway, but you know, the less shit they destroy, the better it is for us. It's less shit to repair at the end of the day. And I'll probably try to incorporate more ARC content, as I said. I'm not entirely sure what it will be. I was going to do a Giga Tame video, but as I said, I wasn't really in the mood, and I was taking sort of a personal break, and you know, we're kind of a bit late for that. I don't know, I might still do a solo tame video on a Giga. I was going to do Road to Wyverns. That still could be a possibility, because technically I didn't tame those Wyverns or steal the egg and raise them as you're supposed to. I brought it, so anything could be a bit of a possibility. Maybe even some PvP action, because me and Delta were actually able to break up a raid here not long ago, just on Tranodons, at the cost of my Tapijara's poor little life, or Tapijara, or however you say it. But no, we was able to break it up and get quite a bit of gear. I think I got a fair few Mastercraft items, as you can see. This is just old crap that I had in my inventory from before. But yes. Yeah, so if you're a returning subscriber and you've been wondering where I've been the last couple of weeks, that's sort of an idea for you of where I've been. And if not, if you're new and you're looking at the channel and you're just fresh, well, welcome to the channel. And if you like the ARK content, then be sure to subscribe. If not, just stick around and watch a few videos and see if you like the content. And I shall see you in the next video. Later, guys.
On the way down screaming, whoa, if all we have is time, then we'll